Welcome back to Coin Explorer, the ultimate destination where pocket change turns into priceless history. Today, we're about to uncover a story that begins with just 5 cents, but ends with surprise, rarity, and hidden value. At first glance, it may look like an ordinary nickel, but the moment you flip it over, you'll notice something very different, an image that hasn't been seen on American coins in decades. Yes, we're talking about the 2005 Buffalo nickel, a coin that holds a powerful symbol of American strength and, in certain rare cases, could be worth far more than face value. So don't go anywhere, because what you're about to discover might just change the way you look at your pocket change forever. The return of a legend. Let's rewind to 2005. The U.S. Mint decided to do something bold. To honor the Lewis and Clark expedition and the westward expansion of the United States, they released a special Westward Journey nickel series, and among those coins was one that caught every collector's attention, the American Bison, also known as the Buffalo nickel. But here's the twist. This wasn't the first time the Buffalo had appeared on U.S. coins. In fact, the original Buffalo nickel was minted from 1913 to 1938. A time when America was growing, shifting, and discovering its identity. That coin became a classic and a legend in the numismatic world. So when the 2005 Buffalo nickel was introduced, it felt like a piece of history was coming back to life. Design and symbolism. Let's look closer at the coin. On the obverse, we see the face of Thomas Jefferson, redesigned in 2005 with a modern, bold profile and the word liberty in his own handwriting. But the real showstopper is the reverse. There it is, the American Bison, standing tall and powerful, a symbol of the American West, of resilience, of freedom. Beneath the buffalo, the Latin phrase, e pluribus unum, out of many, one. Every inch of this coin tells a story of how the U.S. Mint brought back a piece of American pride, and unknowingly introduced one of the most collectible nickels of the 21st century. The mystery of value. Now here comes the question we all ask. Can this coin really be worth more than 5 cents? The answer is yes. In some cases, much more. But here's the key. Not all 2005 Buffalo nickels are created equal. You see, collectors don't just look for any coin. They're looking for the extraordinary, rare minting errors, uncirculated conditions, double dies, off-center strikes, die breaks, or other unique variations. And when these traits show up on a 2005 Buffalo nickel, that's when its value can skyrocket among collectors. We won't mention exact numbers because the market constantly changes. But let's just say, some examples have been known to fetch extremely high prices at auctions and private sales. This is where things get exciting, because the next valuable coin could be sitting in your coin jar right now. The hidden errors. Let's talk about something every coin collector loves: mint errors. In the world of coins, errors aren't mistakes, they're treasures. Some of the most sought-after 2005 Buffalo nickels include die break errors, where part of the die cracks and leaves a raised area or cud on the coin. Double dies, where parts of the design appear to be stamped twice, especially noticeable in words like Liberty or United States. Off-center strikes, when the coin is not aligned properly and part of the design is missing or shifted. Clipped planchets, where a section of the coin is literally clipped off during production. Each of these errors can add uniqueness and collector appeal, which can greatly increase a coin's value, again, without needing to mention a specific price. Some versions of this coin have been found in brilliant uncirculated condition directly from bank rolls. Others have been stored safely for years, only to be rediscovered recently, sending collectors into a frenzy. How to identify a special Buffalo nickel. So how do you know if your coin is rare? Here's a quick checklist to evaluate your 2005 Buffalo nickel. Look at the condition. Is it shiny, crisp, and clean with minimal wear? Then you might have something special. Examine the details under magnification. Check for doubling, die cracks, or odd textures. Check the mint mark. Coins from Philadelphia, no mark. Denver, D, or San Francisco, S, may vary in rarity. Search online collector forums or auction archives. See what kinds of 2005 Buffalo nickels are in demand and how your coin compares. Consider professional grading. Services like PCGS or NGC can officially grade and authenticate your coin, helping establish its market potential. Remember, sometimes even a tiny detail can make a big difference. Why this coin stands out. What makes the 2005 Buffalo nickel so iconic? It's not just the design, it's the timing. This coin came during a rare moment when the U.S. Mint looked backward to honor the past while designing something fresh and bold. That bison is more than an image. It represents heritage, endurance, and the raw power of the American frontier. To many collectors, it's not just a coin. It's a tribute to a time when America was finding its identity. And because it was only minted for 1 year, it automatically holds a certain scarcity, making it a favorite for collectors who crave limited-issue pieces. Tips for collectors. If you're holding one of these coins, or hoping to find one, here are some important tips. Store it safely. Use acid-free holders or coin flips to prevent wear. Avoid cleaning it. Cleaning can ruin natural luster and destroy collectible value. Compare with reference photos. Check for known errors or rarities. Join coin groups. Online communities are full of helpful experts and enthusiasts. Stay updated on auctions. Watch what similar coins are being sold for, without relying on exact price estimates. Coin collecting isn't just a hobby. It's a journey through history, and sometimes it leads to real surprises. The collector's perspective. Ask any seasoned numismatist, and they'll tell you, finding a coin like this, especially with a rare flaw or in pristine condition, is like striking gold. Some collectors spend years trying to find the perfect specimen. Others stumble across it by accident, in a coin roll, a drawer, or passed down through family. That's what makes this world so fascinating. Every coin has a story, and every collector gets to write their own chapter. So the next time you come across a 2005 Buffalo nickel, don't just toss it aside. Take a closer look. Inspect every detail, because you just might be holding a tiny piece of history, a coin that, under the right conditions, could be worth far more than you ever imagined. Thanks for joining us on this journey through time and treasure. If you enjoyed this deep dive, make sure to subscribe to Coin Explorer, like this video, comment. If you've ever found a rare coin, share it with fellow collectors. And remember, sometimes the most ordinary-looking coin hides the most extraordinary secret. Until next time, keep exploring.